So I guess sort of like moving on towards the future of Canada. We do know recently there was the Canadian election where Pierre Poilievre, I hope I said his name right, lost the election to Mark Carney. Now, I know we both were polling for Pierre Poilievre. Unfortunately, you can't do double voting, so you couldn't vote for the both of us. But so, of the people that you know around you, what was the reaction like when they saw that that Mark Carney had won the election?
A lot of people weren't happy, but then again, I live in Alberta and they hate liberals.
Oh, I see. So you were in one of the probably the bedrocks of Pierre Poilievre's support.
Yeah. You know, another thing too we said was we blame the elders. We blame the senior citizens who don't give a crap about Canadians.
Yes. I mean, I do remember seeing the polls, right, that came out, the exit polls, where for younger Canadians like yourself, the number one issues were things like quality of life, being able to afford stuff, the economy. And then when it came to boomers, the military and stuff like that too. And then when it came to the boomers, the number one issue amongst all of them was stopping Donald Trump.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just so much for the greatest generation.
Is that Carney was endorsed by Trump?
Carney was endorsed by Trump. Is that serious? Because I always thought that Pierre Poilievre was the MAGA.
Remember what Trump? No, because Trump said it's easier to run with a liberal leader than a conservative, and then he endorsed Carney.
But that's not a serious endorsement.
Yeah, but he basically said that was the case.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it counts for the same, but yeah. So Mark Carney defeated Pierre Poilievre, which I mean I think is certainly not an upset because he's not an incumbent, but he's of the Liberal Party. Is that right? Which is the same party that Trudeau
some of
was
us
in.
were saying. Some of us were saying God has left Canada.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I would say that. I don't think I would say that God left the country just because of a candidate you didn't like won the election. I think it's a bit strong to say.
Because Canada's going down the gutter. Like Canada's going downhill. It's going to get even worse with Carney. That's why they're saying it.
Oh, I see. Yeah. But yeah. So Carney's been in office for some months now. So
and nothing has happened.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, what has changed? Okay, so I'm guessing he made some promises. What were some of the promises that Mark Carney made when he was on the campaign trail?
Income tax by 1%.
Wait, what? Wait. He said he would decrease the taxes by 1%, and that's it?
And then another thing too is he said he'll make a stronger economy for Canadians, but no, that's not going to happen.
Did he give any specifics as far as what was supposed to change?
No, he hasn't even posted a budget yet.
Oh my goodness!
And the Conservative Party is saying post the budget. He almost got non-confidence by the King's speech.
Wait, he almost got a vote of non-confidence already?
Yeah, from the King's speech because they didn't like the King's speech or something like that.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
It's like how Edmonton likes the red lights.
This is bad, and I was afraid that this might happen.
I guess it's not really about politics and stuff like it is in the States. It's more like, what's your favorite color? Red. Okay, vote liberal.
Well, yeah, we have that in the United States of America as well. We got the vote blue no matter who, blue and non-folks, where they'll just vote for the Democrat no matter who it is. Yeah. But over in Canada, I find it interesting because it is a common theme on the left that you have a candidate come out strong and say, oh, we'll make everything better. We actually saw this, I guess to invoke a fellow member of my Discord server here in Chicago, I want to say, right? With a new mayor. Who was it? Lloyd Lightfoot or someone was the mayor for a while and was a disaster. So that person got replaced in the new election. The mayor stepped down, and then Brandon Johnson came in. He was talking about how he's going to fix all these things, fix crime and all this stuff. And I haven't heard a peep ever since he got elected about him fixing crime. I know that I think was the ISM in the Discord server was talking about how Chicago was saved now that Brandon Johnson became the mayor. He was kind of hyping him up, kind of in the lead up to him becoming the mayor. Haven't heard a word since, so maybe he's not quite sort of delivered on those promises. The same thing with Mark Carney. I haven't heard left wingers in the United States or even some folks in Canada. I haven't heard them hyping up the great success that has been the Mark Carney regime as of yet. Well, like his supporters. Has there been anything that Mark Carney has done that they could even brag about and say, "Oh yeah, this is great," and he's improving the country in this way?
I guess I don't know.
Wait, what?
That was the thing, elbows up or something like that, and then but everyone turned to a meme where it's just seniors flipping off people. Like
what's elbows up supposed to do? Is he a hockey player?
Yeah, or like he did like a hockey thing with Mike Myers.
What?
Yeah, he did like a hockey ad with Mike Myers.
That's cringe.
And the funny thing is too, he was saying that the Oilers were like the best hockey team, even though they're getting complete manhandled by the Florida Panthers right now.
Well, I mean, to be fair, you got to be pretty good to make it to the Stanley Cup, but I mean that's pretty obvious pandering.
But yeah, they're losing the Cup final again this year.
So you said that Mark Carney hasn't done much since he became the prime minister. Have things gotten worse in Canada? Because things can be stagnant and not improve, but they can also get worse. So have things gotten worse since he became the prime minister?
Not yet.
Okay, that's good.
But the job market was always crap. In Canada, we always say if you want a job, you gotta sell your soul. If you want to be famous, you gotta sell your firstborn.
Yikes, that got dark pretty quickly, I gotta say.
We're referring to selling it to the devil.
Yeah, wow. You guys are really, really into that, huh?
I mean, we have to. It's called survival. When you're under survival instincts, like you don't care about anything else, but you just survive. That's what we all are on.
I mean, didn't you say you were Christian? So I don't know if you'd be on that wave right now.
Nah, I left that since I lost my job and lost everything.
Did you join Christianity so that you could get the job that you just lost?
No,
so confusing.
But I was thinking that things would.
I don't know how to keep track of this. I don't know how to keep track of this.
It was kind of like the who's that tax person who's like tax high when things are well, but tax low when things are not so well.
I don't know that philosophy. I don't know what it's called. I was
looking for the Christian life is like tax high when things are well and tax low when things aren't so well. Not like rock bottom Great Depression era stuff.
Right.
That's what I was hoping that there'd be ebb and flows, and like I was going up and down like crazy, and now that like this is like rock bottom, I'm like I'm done. I don't even know what to do anymore. Like lost everything.
I see. Well,
I mean, in Canada, there's always medical assistance in dying.
Which is a whole other conversation for another day. I that's not what I would recommend. But I'm
planning to join the military because, like,
well, I guess that's basically the same thing, right?
Well, medical laboratory technologist, non-combat role. Hey, they pay a good pension too.
Yeah, it's good.
When you're forced to retire at 60, you get like 75% of your salary.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to serve your country for sure.